Here is one of the new revised W-4s. Notice, of course, that it has the 2020 date on it. If it's 2019 or before, it will look like the W-4 that I put into the Payroll Basics PowerPoint. It still has a name and address here, Social Security number, okay? But here, rather than just single or married, you either do single or married filing separate is the same as single, or married filing jointly, or head of household. So there's a bunch of rules to each of these filing statuses that you would have to understand before you choose which filing status are you going to do when you fill out your tax return. That's the filing status they want to know about. Okay? If that's all you're going to do, okay, then you can go down to step 5 and sign and date this, okay, and you're done, okay? If, however, you have some of those extra things, like extra incomes, here's some extra child tax credit, other deductions, and if you want extra to be withheld, you need to fill out these other lines. And in that case, we would have, as the payroll people in the payroll department, we would have to use that Excel estimator withholding calculator thing instead of the tables. But if only the filing status is filled out, then we can go forward and use the tables in the publication 15T. Here is the publication 15T, and you can see federal income tax withholding methods for use in 2020. Now, if you were an employer, they should send this to you, and they also have it available for you to get online. Now, notice there's 7 main sections. We would be looking at section 2, 3, 4, and 5. Section 2 is a wage bracket method for W-4s from 2020 or later, so this is the new W-4s. Here's the wage bracket method tables from existing employees who were hired in 2019 or earlier. Here's the percentage method for the new W-4s and the percentage method for the existing W-4s. So those are the 4 sections we'll use. So let us say that like we did in the Payroll Basics, we had John made a gross wages of $600. He was an existing employee. He was married with 3 allowances. Okay, so he makes less than $100,000, so we're going to use the wage bracket method. He was an existing employee and with an old W-4, and so we can go there. Then we have to know how often is John paid, and that was weekly. So we can see here this says weekly. So if we keep scrolling down, we'll see pages for monthly or for bi-weekly, which is every other week, etc. So here we have weekly. And John was had filed his W-4 as married, so here we have the married page. Okay, so you can see that, and here we have the allowances across the top. So these ones work just the same as the old ones that were shown to you in Payroll Basics. So he had $600. He had 3 allowances. So we go to this row where it says $600. We go across 0, 1, 2, 3 here. So for 2020, we would take out $13. Remember, it was $27 in 2005, so it's come down. The tax withholdings have come down a lot over the years, particularly through the financial crisis. So we would only take out $13 out of John's paycheck. Okay, now let's say we had someone that was paid monthly. So first we have to find the monthly, still on weekly. There's bi-weekly. Bi-weekly. Bi-weekly means every other week. Okay? There's semi-monthly. Those are the people that get paid twice a month, once on the 15th and once on the last day of the month usually. Okay? So we need to go all the way down to the monthly. Okay, so here we are. Here's the monthly. So let's say we had someone that made $4,000 a month, gross wages, and they were married with 2 allowances. So first, we're on the married monthly page. So now we need to find the 4,000. Okay, so 4,000 is between $39.65 and $4,025. It's on this row, and we're going to go across till we have 2 allowances. So that would be $241 would be taken out of that person's check. Okay, now let's say we have someone that we need to take the withholdings from, and they just got hired in 2020. So they have one of the new W-4 forms, and they just put in on their W-4 that they're married, filing joint. So that's the filing status that they did. And they earned $1,000 for the week. Okay, so we're gonna, here's wage bracket methods for 2020 or later for the new W-4s. You can click on that. We can scroll on down. Here starts the weekly. Now you can see there's just the filing statuses are the columns. There's no allowances. Here's married, filing joint, head of household, or single. Then each one of these is divided into 2, the standard withholding or the step 2 checkbox withholding. We're not going to worry about that for right now, so we'll use automatically the standard withholding. So we said that our person made $1,000 and they're married, filing joint. Okay, so we're going to go down and find the $1,000. Here's the $1,000 here. We go across to the married, filing joint standard withholding column, and that's $56. So $56 would come out of that person's paycheck on their W-2, or on their paycheck for their withholdings. So you can see it's fairly easy. You just have to make sure, you have to be careful about being on the correct page. You know, are you on the weekly page? Are you on the monthly page? You know, is it somebody who had an old W-4, somebody that has a new W-4? You know, what filing status? How many allowances? You know, so you just have to be careful, but it's not difficult. So that is the new Form W-4 and how to use the publication 15T.